guys? Jimbo 203 back at you with another one. This is a absolutely crazy story. I woke up this morning and this was all over the news. A New Jersey judge, somebody knocked on her door. Her son answered. They shot her son dead. Shot the husband. The judge was like in the basement or something, and she didn't get harmed. And all day they were looking for this gentleman or this person who did this, and now it appears that this guy here is the suspect. They're saying they found him shot dead. It's just a crazy story. Check this out. They believe he may be also involved with a third shooting. Authorities believe an attorney found dead in New York Monday was the shooter who killed a New Jersey federal judge's son and wounded her husband a day earlier. Law enforcement sources with knowledge of the case tells News 4. And now authorities are looking into his possible connection to the death of another prominent men's rights figure in California earlier this month. The body, identified by sources as attorney Roy Den Hollander. He's a lawyer that did this to a judge's family. Just craziness. Den Hollander was found on a property in the Sullivan County town of Rockland near Liberty, which is in the New York Catskills. One senior law enforcement official says authorities are looking into whether there was a package or envelope addressed to the judge found near Den Hollander, who may have died of self-inflicted gunshot wounds. He just went on a maniac rampage and then killed himself. What is going on in this world? The senior official said the FBI, U.S. Marshals, and police were at the scene, while a vehicle Den Hollander was thought to have been using was searched at a nearby state police barracks. According to law enforcement sources, investigators found material with Den Hollander on the California murder victim, as well as information about Judge Janet DeFiore. I hope I said that right. The chief judge of the state of New York. The FBI briefed DeFiore of the information on her that had been found in the suspect's car. A court spokesperson said. They are also investigating whether a gun found at the scene matches the one used to kill Judge Esther Salas' son and wound her husband, law enforcement sources say. Den Hollander is a notoriously anti-feminist men's rights attorney whose vitriolic website and books condemn women in rage-filled terms. In one of his books, he specifically blasted Salas by name as a lazy and incompetent and said her only accomplishment was being a high school cheerleader. Den Hollander appeared in her court at one time as counsel in a lawsuit over the all-male military draft. Just craziness. This guy was deranged. Den Hollander previously sued multiple NBC News anchors as well as anchors from other networks and alleged they engaged in an illegal conspiracy to prevent Donald Trump's election to the presidency. What? Salas' son and husband were shot at their home in New Brunswick around 5 p.m. Sunday. The 20-year-old son later died while the husband was critically wounded. Rest in peace to the son. Preliminary indications are that the husband answered the door and was shot multiple times. The son came running to the door and was shot as well before the gunman fled. Judge Salas was believed to be in the basement at the time of the shooting and was not injured. So this is the 20-year-old kid who died. Just sad. Didn't even know what was going on. The FBI, U.S. Marshals, New Jersey State Police, and the New Jersey Office of the Attorney General all have personnel investigating, and the FBI had tweeted it was looking for one subject in the shooting. It's not clear what led authorities to the location in Liberty where the suspect was found dead. Some reports indicate the shooter may have been dressed as some sort of delivery driver. FedEx issued a statement Monday saying only it was fully cooperating with authorities and our deepest sympathies are with Judge Salas and her family at this time. The motive wasn't immediately clear. Authorities are also looking into whether Den Hollander is connected in any way to the July 11th death of a well-known men's rights activist in California. The FBI is investigating a shooting that took place at the home of Judge Esther Salas in New Brunswick Township, New Jersey, early this evening, July 19th. We are working closely with our state and local partners and will provide additional updates when available. New Jersey Attorney General Gerber Gruwal pledged the full support of his office as well as the resources of the New Jersey State Police in the probe. The U.S. Marshals are also assisting. Salas, a judge of the U.S. District Court of New Jersey in Newark, has been in her seat for 9 years. Before that, she spent 5 years as a magistrate judge and 9 years prior to that as a federal public defender. She's the first Latina to serve on the federal bench in New Jersey and former president of the Hispanic Bar Association of New Jersey. In her various roles, including federal judge, public servant, and bar leader, she has been and continues to be a courageous community leader and trailblazer, and also serves as a role model and mentor for countless young attorneys. We pray for her, her husband, and her son. Hispanic National Bar President Irene Oria said in a statement. Yes, I pray for them also. Salas has presided over a number of high-profile trials in her tenure, including the trial of former Real Housewife Teresa Guidici. More recently, Salas has presided over an ongoing lawsuit brought by Deutsche Bank investors who claimed the company made false and misleading statements about its anti-money laundering policies and failed to monitor high-risk customers, including convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Wow. Her husband, Mark Anderi, is a well-regarded criminal defense attorney. Their son, Daniel, was the only child. That is sad. And he was studying law to follow in his parents' footsteps. He graduated cum laude with honors from St. Joseph's High School in 2018 and was actively enrolled at the Catholic University of America in Washington, D.C. The university plans to hold a mass for Daniel's family 7 p.m. Monday to be held over Zoom, and counseling resources have been made available for students. Daniel was a rising junior enrolled for classes beginning in the next few weeks. He turned 20 last week, a statement from the university read. Well, this is just a sad story all the way around. And you got deranged people out here like this, man. Condolences from Jimbo TV family to this family here. Rest in peace to the young man, 20 years old. Never had a chance. I hope that the husband makes a full recovery, and also hopefully they are okay, man. That's gotta be rough, losing your only kid and like that by a deranged, psychotic dude that just comes to your door and shoots people down. Rest in peace, young man. God bless everyone. Like, comment, subscribe, Jimbo TV. Have a great week, and I'm out. Peace.